Hi, all you beautiful, conscious, awakened souls. And Ruth, if you're the only audience here, welcome. I just wanted to share what goes on in the mind, what's been going on in my mind since I've started my YouTube journey, and how I have been dealing with it from this university within. So from the time I started my first video, stepping into the space to create content, to now, the old ego voice has been resisting it, because what it's been saying to me is, what are you doing? You know, this is woo-woo stuff. No one's going to care about it. You don't even look the part. You don't even know the part. You don't even, not educated enough. No one's going to watch any of this. That's what's been going on in my mind. So how I've been dealing with it is I've been allowing it to come up. See, this is where I do my spiritual practices, my inner work, in partnership and union with the universe, with my divinity, with God, Source. And I allow them to go within. When I go within, this is how I see it now, and I don't get so upset that they are bringing to my conscious awareness old thoughts that lead to old habits and lead to old behaviours. And so when they came up, I allowed them to be there. I wasn't in denial. I wasn't going to bury them. The only difference is that I know it's an inner work that needs to be done to clear this vessel so that I'm able to function and operate in my true eternal nature of my divinity. So when it came up, I observed them, I allowed them to be there, and this is where the difference of love comes in, because it's a loving union of partnering with the universe in allowing, accepting, and then letting go. And in the letting go, that's when the mind becomes so much more peaceful. And there's an inner freedom that comes with that too. So now I don't bother ringing someone and creating a story out of it and all that sort of thing. I haven't even shared with my family that I've started this channel, because I want people to connect with me that are in that conscious creation space and conscious awareness and awakening. So if I was to tell my family that I've started this channel, I don't want them coming on here just to see and critique or whatever, or have a laugh. I'm wanting a genuine audience that that can relate and identify to my personal journey, spiritual journey, and also I'm utilizing the space to build confidence, and so I've just stepped into the space to learn and grow, and expand. And so for these old patterns and old thoughts to come up, and seeing what the ego, how the ego operates, because it doesn't want to give up this power we allowed it to have. It makes me curious now, because it goes, well, I want to keep going, and I want to know what's beyond the power of the ego. So, and shift into the power of love. And so each step, so when you see my thumbnails that say the journey of the mind, that's what these videos will be all about. And in between me going on this journey of on YouTube, I've also got to be thankful. I just want to say thank you to God, universe, because everything in this world that we are actually enjoying, advance of technology and travel, has been because of the genius within us that has created this. So you look at all the scientists, the mathematicians, the inventors. I'm so grateful, and I want to use this social media space to do good, and to unite on a global level with other conscious awakened souls. And also there's two reasons that I can see now of starting this channel, of what I've become aware of. One is, yes, I want to, I'm doing this for my grandchildren and my great-grandchildren and my descendants, because they're not at the space right now, and in the eternal now, I am actually echoing that they will return to their divine nature and who they truly are, and they will value life and they will value themselves, and know that they are deeply loved, just as we all are. Every human that has a soul is deeply loved, and every human soul has the essence of God within them. And that's where I want to partner with the universe in this global awakening that's happening right now. We are in a moment in history where we can be a participant. It was Reverend Michael Bernard Beckwith, actually, that was probably the extra push for me to go on this platform and put myself in front of the camera, because he said, do you want to be a passive consumer or an active creator? And I looked at it, because I've been a junkie on YouTube. I've watched all these channels of conscious awakening teachers like Michael Bernard Beckwith and Wayne Dyer and Eckhart Tolle and all them. I've watched I've junk fed on all their programs, and when he said that, I'm like, oh my gosh, that's exactly what I'm doing behind this camera, on my device. I'm not doing anything productive. I mean, yes, I'm grateful for the spiritual teachings and what I've gleaned and learned, and the gems and pearls that they have shared. But now I'm putting myself in front of the camera to let Michael Beckwith know that hey, I'm joining in. I'm not on the sidelines now. I'm an willing participant. So, and I want to let my children and grandchildren know that this is what their nana was doing when she was away in her room, closed away from you all and all that sort of thing, that I want them to know that I was creating a legacy of how, just in case they're at a space where they're lost, or they don't believe in themselves anymore, or whatever's going on in their lives, by the time long after I'm gone, that this is a content that they can come to and see what their nana built in her early beginnings. So if you have stayed to the end, I thank you so very much for watching my whole video. I really appreciate it. And if not, Ruth, I'm just saying I encourage you, and so glad that you made the start, and to just keep going. Just keep uploading content. Yeah, and you never know who you will meet along the way. So peace and blessings to you all, wherever you are in this beautiful world that we can change and transform by changing ourselves within. Peace and blessings.